No, redo. We're doing a redo because I didn't turn on the recording. All right, here we are again. Yeah, baby. We're going to be playing some more Ocarina of Tim. Ooh, my phone buzzed to tell me that I'm online. I had a whole like intro lined up. Hello, Inthafen. How are you? It's lovely to see you. I had a whole intro kind of like lined up, and then I forgot all of it. I had to go to the bathroom right when I decided I was going to start the stream, which is lame. But here we are once again to play a little bit more Ocarina of Time. The classic video game. We're going to be doing... I've been getting a lot of mileage out of the titles I've been making because we're in a very traumatic portion of the video game for children in the late 90s and early 2000s. We got Water Temple right into Well, right into Shadow Temple. So... Oh no! I'm a kid in the Kokiri Forest. What did I do last? Why do you not... Why? Okay, I have a quick question. What part of the code makes it that you have to start in specific locations when you are a child and when you are an adult? When you're an adult, you start in the Temple of Time. When you are a child, you start in the Kokiri Forest. Why did they do that? Why did they decide that? I want to know their reasoning. Nintendo. How's the audio, by the by? How is the audio? Is the audio good for you? It's good for me if it's good for you. We're gonna be doing the Well, and I'm actually kind of excited to do the Well. I think the Well is an awesome mini dungeon. I'm worried that we're gonna do it really fast. I was looking to do kind of a short stream because and this is very selfish of me. But I was hoping to be able to play some Warframe tonight because it's the second half of the Prime Vanguard. And it's full of primes I do not have. It is full of primes that were out when I took my, like, 6-year-long break from Warframe. The audio's good? Yay! I want to farm out, like, Korra and Garuda in particular. Valkyr and a couple of the other characters would be pretty cool too. Ivara. I'm still not completely clear of this cough, so I'm sorry if like I just randomly mute. I really wish I was clear of this cough, and I'm not. We're gonna go ruin this guy's whole thing. We're gonna ruin this guy's whole career. Also, you can only use the chicken as an adult. What does that mean for time? I want to know what that means for time. Why does the chicken only exist when you're an adult? When you go back in time, does the chicken pop out of existence? Does the chicken just cease to be? Realistically, you can't use the Megaton Hammer, the Long Shot, and the Fairy Bow because they're too big for you. And then when you're an adult, you can't use the Boomerang and the Fairy Slingshot because they're too small for you. Or whatever. Same reason why you can't put on the Mask of Truth. But does the chicken cease to be when you go back in time? Is the chicken 7 years non-existent if you go back in time? What does that feel like for the chicken? What does that feel like for the chicken? That monster came out of the well in the village. Let's check out that well. Well. Yeah, okay. No, I'll see myself out for that one. That wasn't very good. I apologize. That was pretty bad. Hey, man. What if I just mess up your whole deal? I'm pretty sure it's just a gameplay choice on Mr. Nintendo's end to make it so you always spawn in the house or temple, as that was standard practice for all Zelda games before this point. Also, the randomizer will let you change starting location, so it's definitely not hard-coded. So it was a specific design choice. Because you do start in dungeons if you save and quit in dungeons, right? Huh. It was a specific design philosophy that they were trying to tap into. That's weird. That's strange. That's interesting. The Song of Storms is really good. I know. Streamer says Zelda music is good. I've been doing that a lot in this playthrough, but it's because it's really good. So, I reserve the right to say it's good. I reserve the right to say it's good. And you can't get me for it. You can't. I get to say it's good. Okay? There goes all the water in the well. Go around, go around, go around. What? It's going way too fast! Alright, let's get spooky with it, kids. Why is there so much spooky in this video game? It's a little pitchy. My cuckoos. You, little boy, please help me bring them back. I already did that, Cuckoo Lady. I think it's so funny that Cuckoo Lady becomes one of the most important NPCs in the next game. Whereas in this one, she's just Cuckoo Lady. I love reusing assets in ways that are inventive and fascinating. It's awesome! It's awesome! Okay, where are we going? You guys ready for the soft and sweet music to go very much away very quickly? Ooh, spooky. Hello, Ocean. How are you? It's been a little bit. What are you up to? What are you doing? We're going into the spooky ooky well. We're going to get scared. We're collecting spiders, I guess. Okay. We're gonna have to get beans out of here. Yeah, let's do that. Skelto. Minecrafting? Ooh, potato plants. Potato plants. I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the eye of truth. That's what they are saying. So Navi can talk to the dead. Navi can talk to the dead. That feels like an interesting character truth. So it's just it's that time of year for the beginning of the plant. Ooh. Okay. The beginning of the plant growth. Yes, Nikki, how are you? How are you? I'm gonna play the Sun Song to slow these guys down because I don't want to get screamed at. I don't want to get screamed at. Nice, nice, nice. Did I do something wrong, Nikki? Is there something wrong? Ow. Yeah. I'm sorry you had a bad day. It's okay. Yeah, if you want to talk about it a little, that's alright. What does that mean, Cobalt? A, B, C? Oh. Oh. I'm sorry your dog died. I'm very sorry your dog died. Member of the family, huh? Navi can talk to spirits whether they were alive before is completely coincidental. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is the correct environment. I'm not saying that. I'm like, wow, we're in the well, surrounded by skeletons and talking to the dead. It's a little bit, I guess, thematic. I'm sorry that your dog passed away, Nikki. I'm very sorry about that. I know it's always really rough when a pet leaves the mortal coil. But how are you doing? How are you holding up? Are you just holding that, or do you have, well, I guess you're talking to me, but do you have someone who can help you with that? Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Again, they're like members of the family. Am I dumb? Come on. No. I just was missing completely. We were expecting it though, so it wasn't. That's good. It is always worse when it blindsides you. I'm glad that it wasn't like completely out of nowhere. You know what I mean? But yes, I'm very sorry that that happened, Nikki. Why don't we just sit here and enjoy a little bit of Legend of Zelda? I wish that I was more capable of finding the right word to say, but I hope that you are comfortable and that you're feeling safe and supported. But I am very sorry to hear about that. I'm just letting the music play. I don't know what else to say. I wanted to let you know that I'm not in a good place. Well, thank you. I'm sorry that I really am. I know that I've had in my lifetime many an animal end up leaving my life before I was ready for them to do so. And it really is like a lot of people, I feel like with people I've talked with before, there's like two reactions to this, right? There's two major reactions to this. Either people like just go, I don't know, get another one, which is insane to me. I could not imagine reacting like that. Or it's like losing a member of the family. So I totally understand. And thank you for sharing. I hope that we can make this fun. We can have a good time together. And we can make you feel a little bit better. How is everyone else doing? I know that was a little bit. You are allowed. Yeah, pets are awesome. Pets are amazing, right? They love you too. That's awesome that little beast loves you too, right? For whatever reason, but they do. But they do. But I wanna. How is it? We've been away for a few days. What do you say, Navi? You can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the eye of truth. Oh. What is everybody else up to? It's been a few days since last we've talked with each other. How is everyone's... Ooh, big bubble. It is a cool JPEG. I love the skeleton JPEGs. Can confirm the cats I have and had are probably the closest thing. Yeah, I totally understand that. I totally get that. You've been playing Hytale. What is Hytale? What is Hytale? You know what I did? You know what I've been doing? I modded the bejesus out of Dark Souls 3. And it wasn't like an overhaul mod. I didn't add like models or anything like that. It was mostly numbers fudging. I fudged the bejesus out of the numbers. I am very happy with that. That's modding to me. That's modding to me. I basically changed the scaling of a lot of things, almost every weapon in the game. I buffed almost every boss weapon. I buffed almost every spell. And I changed the drop rate of certain items. Basically, I made the game easier. And That's on purpose, because Dark Souls 3 gets on my nerves. Lovingly. Dark Souls 3 gets on my nerves, lovingly, and I wanted a lot of things to be actually pretty good. So, does it make the game easier? Yes. Does the game still annoy me? Also, yes. Hytale is a game that's been in development. It was a game that started as a modded Minecraft server. They were trying to make it more of an RPG, and see, modding is so good. So many games. So many cool games. Oops, wrong item. Wrong item. So many cool games started as mods. Speaking of easy, learning VTuber Studio from the beginning is kind of not. No, I remember messing around with VTuber Studio too. Especially because it's not free. It is not a free software. I mean, like, technically it's free. I know a vague amount of Hytale because a YouTuber I watch has been excited for a while. Which YouTuber? Which YouTuber was excited about it? I don't know. I just, like, so many cool games started as mods. And it's so, ooh. The key JPEG. The key JPEG. We did it. It's just a good place for a budding developer to find their passion about what they like. For me, it's balance. That's why I mostly modded, like, parameters and scaling and things like that, because I care about stuff like that a lot. It's been in development for over half a decade. It started as an indie project until Epic Games bought it for millions, only to cancel it in the original dip. What is up with Epic Games, man? The only thing that Epic Games and the Epic Games Store did was train gamers to get free games. That is all that it's done. It does not do much else. Ooh, big bubble. Big bubble. It doesn't do much else. I'm sorry. No. Stop it. Spooky spider. No. Chippy Gaming. They almost do exclusively Terraria content, but they've been excited. Ew. Ew. I think it's funny. There must be like a huge Terraria community on like YouTube that I am just not privy to, because I just do not play Terraria. I just do not play Terraria. Ooh! I gotta stop doing that, guys. For someone who is in an area where the floor may be false, I am very confident in the floor in front of me being real. And that confidence is sorely misplaced. That confidence has been proven sorely displaced multiple times. Redeads are a little bit weird about their hit regulation. Why can they get hit multiple times in like a single swing? What's going on with that? What's up with that? What's up with that? It's been a couple days. Their plans for the game is to release constant updates now that they have the base game out there, and they're using early access to recoup money. Money! It takes money to make money. It takes money to make video games. I love video games. Yeah, but I'm glad that over 1 million people have bought the game. Wow! Funding the Lens of Truth might help. Also, Redeads only have a few frames of invincibility. I'm wondering if that's like an anti-frustration feature. Like, if you touch them first, they can die pretty quickly. Because they get stun-locked real good. No, no, no. No, 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 no. This wall, it says something. Danger below. That's what it says. Spooky. Spooky place. Is this where we came from? No! Key door. Key door. I'm exploring. Why does the slingshot shoot its little slings so quickly? Not that I'm complaining, it's kind of nice. No! Unsafe. Unsafe. Here we go again. Once again, I fall down. Spooky. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. You found a fanfic that's pretty neat? What's it about? What is it about? I love fanfiction. I love people being so inspired by a universe or a character that they have to write about them and do their own little version of it. I think that's awesome. I love stuff like that. I got a cough real. Okay. Hopefully I'm muted in time for that. Oh, man. I really hope that I can kick this cough pretty soon. I really hope I can kick this cough pretty soon because I am tired of dealing with it. I am utterly just, like, so over it. I am so over it. A guy got reborn in the DC universe and they're like, well, might as well learn magic. I mean, yeah, if you could be a literal wizard, why wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't you be? If you could be a literal wizard. Okay, I want to show a show of hands in chat. How many of y'all, if given the opportunity, would be a literal wizard? No! How many of y'all? Oh, instantly? Also raises hands? So far, it's the only type of magic he can initially use was blood magic and basically spent 5 years building up crystal and mana of his own blood. Ew. I do like how many wizards we haven't checked. I fell down again. That room is dangerous. It's full of holes. It's full of holes. They did something that seemed like a good idea at the time, but let me guess, it wasn't a good idea. It was a good idea at the time, but then it wasn't a good idea. You guys have fallen into my trap, by the way. Every single time that I fall down into the basement, it's me padding for time. I'm padding for time, because I want this to be a short stream, but I don't want it to be an overtly short stream. I'm not hoping for like 30 minutes. I'm hoping for like an hour. So every single time I fall down, it's padding. It's padding for time. You guys are just watching the mid-season filler episode. This is the beach episode. I hope you guys like the beach episode. Okay, I don't watch a lot of anime. That was just me being stupid. That was just me being dumb. He waited for Halloween and then tried to summon something and help him learn magic, and he'd offer the crystal as payment. Did it work? Stop it! Don't scream at me. The beach here is scary. It's a Halloween themed episode. It's a Halloween themed beach episode. Oh wait, that sounds awesome. Can we wait? That's a great filler episode idea. It's like Scary Godmother, but at the beach. That would be awesome. We need more of that in our lives, guys. We need scary beach themed episodes. If figurative Fae was his best bet at getting a fair deal, why? How would a Fae be the fairest option? I feel like that... I don't know. I don't know DC Fae. Like, I'm not familiar with the Fae in DC. I did do some research recently on imps from the 5th dimension, though. Like Mr. Mixelplitlick and Batmite. Because I was just interested in those characters. And that was pretty fun. Because, I'm not super familiar with those characters. I don't mean to put my bomb out. Stop! I am trying to use... Okay, careful. No! There's gotta be a better way! There's gotta be a better way! A lot of this is just gonna be me brute forcing the secret floor traps. I hope you guys because there's other options were the Greek gods, Egyptian gods, and demons. What, you don't think a deal with Hermes would go over well? I think Hera is the goddess of oaths. You can make a deal with Hera. There is a better way. Well, too bad, because we're gonna do it the dumb way. We're gonna do it the dumb way. We're gonna do it the dumb way. We're exploring, Cobalt. We're gonna do it the dumb way. Is there like a hole in the wall over here? I wish I had the compass. I can't do that. I can't sustain the high note. Yeah, my body immediately rejected that. They did not want that. No Amazing Grace for you guys. No Amazing Grace for you guys. You know what we need to do? We need to do the exact same thing I've been failing to do for like the last 6 minutes. That's what we need to do. Okay, do you see that? We saw through the floor briefly. I think. No! Dang it! Okay. Okay. Wait. So that's the door. So we can go on the outside. Wait, so if that's the door, right? Am I looking at this room right? That's the door, correct? So, no. Maybe? Which hole is right in front of the door? Which hole is right in front of the door? Okay. We're so doing this wrong. We're so doing this wrong, chat. Okay, but that feels right, doesn't it? No, I can run along the edge of the wall. That has to be, right? We need the compass. We need the compass. But if that means that we can run along there, right? So we go over, run along the center there, and then we're gonna try that. Is it gonna work? Probably not. Probably not. But are we gonna try it? Absolutely yes. No, stop touching the... You can use these guys as a platform? They can hold you up with their little hands? No, stop. I wanted to stand on his hands. Stands. We have so many hearts, it doesn't even matter. We're so good at taking damage. We're so good at taking damage. Yeah, you should never make a deal with a fae. Have you guys seen that, her actual response was more along the lines of, the only reason I'm not ending negotiations now is because this is a neat trinket. But you're my... You see, you should never make a deal with a fae. You should never make a deal with a fae. Okay, I had to cough. Have you guys seen that thing online where one of my cats realized there's a mouse in my room and she's going feral trying to get at it? Well, hopefully she gets it. Hopefully she gets the little vermin. The little beast. Hopefully your mouse is catted. Have you guys seen that thing where it was the fae was like, you know, I want your firstborn child. So the guy, you know, completes the deal with the fae and is like, all right, you have my firstborn child. And the fae is like, perfect. That's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. And then he goes, so when do we begin? When do we start? And the fae is like, what? And he's like, yeah, when do we start? Dang it. Okay. Almost. I bet what's on the other side of that door is awesome. Lawyers are the devil. Lawyers are the devil. They're not Fae. They're a little bit different. And eventually the story escalates where the Fae has to go to her mom, who is the, like, the queen of the Fae court in this area of the Feywild. And she's like, so what were the terms of the deal? And the guy is like, she asked for my firstborn child. And the queen of the Fae court is like, is that true? Is that how you worded it? And she's like, yes, but I didn't mean... And then her mom is like, nope, that's the deal. That's the deal. That you did not specify how you were going to obtain his firstborn child. That is on you. Which, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's a good way to get, kind of like a really powerful backup character in your back pocket. The mother of my firstborn is the daughter of the queen of the Fae court. There you go. That's a really good knife. That's a really good knife for the GM. Did you know that in the Hebrew Bible, Satan means accuser. And his original role is more akin to that of a lawyer. Hence, why I say devils are lawyers. Because the original devil was a lawyer. Okay, we're gonna try this again. You guys are gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna try this again. I feel like devils and the Fays follow the letter of the law, but in wildly different ways. I agree with that. Think about it. They cannot lie, but they deal in half-truths. They cannot lie, but they follow the letter, if not the spirit of the law. My favorite story of a Fae is when a Fae was at a party and asked a guy he showed up if he could take his coat. Why? Why did she want his coat? Wary. Ah! Okay, guys, I think we're gonna have to leave it. 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 Let's go do something else. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that, okay? We'll come back to that. She left the party with his coat. But nothing else happened? But nothing else happened? It's kind of crazy to think that not that long ago, just like 100 years ago. Sorry. Not that long ago, just about like 100 years ago. It was still a very common belief in certain parts of the world for people to go, yeah, my child was taken by a fairy. Perhaps there's a lens of variety, some kind of truth-telling glass. Yeah, but wouldn't it be cooler if we didn't use it? Wouldn't it be cooler if we completed this dungeon without it? The water flowing out of this statue is flooding the entire floor. Sorry, my nose is itchy. My nose is itchy, guys. No more water! Yeah, I know I need it for later in the game. I understand that. I'm just being stubborn. I'm just playing unoptimally. I love playing unoptimally. Ooh, bubble! Unless you want to traverse the desert blind. Can't you do it, kind of, with the Song of Storms? Am I misremembering that? Can you do it, kind of, with the Song of Storms? That feels right. That feels correct. I didn't mean to pass through the wall there. That's true! We could finally get all the chests open! I do love cheating. I do love cheating. Dang, that's a good incentive. Bombs! I have been using a lot of bombs. Okay, so I've been thinking about... I just remembered a hilarious fic where a girl accidentally made a deal with a Fae and got a great deal out of it. She threw something away and the Fae was like, oh yes, I love this. Here's a boon. Yeah, you never know. You never know if... I didn't know that kills him instantly. That was a great arc. You never know if what you have is something that they want. That's why hoarding is normal and... Oh. I didn't realize he was here. Okay. This guy's spooky. This guy's scary. Spooky, scary. Yep. Don't bite me. There he is. Dead hand. Watch out for its infinite hands. Aim for its head. Freaking cool. It didn't work out. Yeah, she got greedy. Come here. Such a creepy looking enemy. Hi, Aki. You came just in time for Dead Hand. Yeah, it is sad that they got rid of the blood. I didn't mean to get grabbed. I didn't mean to get grabbed. I didn't mean to get grabbed. No, I didn't mean to get grabbed. I didn't get grabbed. Watch out. Good horror monster design. Oh. Okay. That was a weird little glitch there. I know that if you have the Lens of Truth, you can actually bomb his location because it shows up as a black spot on the ground. No. Don't grab me again. Good horror monster design. Very scary looking guy. Come here. No! Leg out. This is where Spookies don't... Yeah, for, Jukies? Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion really liked Nintendo 64 era, Zelda. Ooh, it's twitching. Oh, it's twitching. It's twitching. It's got the death throws. It's twitching. Oh, yeah. What a scary looking guy. I don't like a lot of the stuff that the 3DS remake did. I don't know. Maybe that sounds like boomer talk, but I really don't like a lot of the stuff that the remake did. I like that the Lens of Truth looks like 3D glasses. No. Actually, I do... Cobalt mentioned Lego. I love Legos. I think Legos are awesome. I have so much fun playing with Legos. But when I build a Lego set, I cannot take it apart ever again. Do you guys treat Legos more like building displays? Like you build the display and then you never touch it again? Or are you heathens who destroy the object and then take it apart and it never is a completed set again? Yeah, isn't it one here and one in the Shadow Temple? Am I remembering that incorrectly or correctly? Am I misremembering where the Dead Hands are? But Dead Hand is so cool, and it's so sad that Dead Hand never returned. I love Dead Hand's design. It is so yokai flavored. It is so freaking yokai flavored. It feels so Shinto. It's so cool. It is so cool. Okay. I see why I was having problems. Traversing this room. I'm doing pretty bad here. Can I give you a blessing? Yes, of course you may give me a blessing. I'll bless you too. Bless you. Bless you. You know, actually, there was a blessing that we used to do in choir for the leaving seniors that I remember pretty well. Really depends on what the set is, but I unfortunately do love a good deconstruction into building little freaks. Yeah, but I love a completed set, guys. Oh! No! I clipped into him! Give my stuff back, beast! But I love the idea of giving a blessing. That's awesome. A benediction, even. A benediction, even. YouTube search? You want me to search the blessing you're giving me? You're giving me a blessing that I have to YouTube search? I love that a lot. I think that's amazing. The blessing that... Was that all that's in here? You're joking. And let it enter your algorithm. May I be blessed with an algorithm of whatever you're telling me to look up. I love that though. Thank you very much. I will remember that and look it up so that it may bless my algorithm. Thank you very much. That's awesome. I know a person we haven't seen in the stream for a while, Snavel, would ask me to look things up. But I don't know. I don't have like YouTube breaks in my streams. I just feel like it doesn't VOD well. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'm glad that I have a personality that makes people want to see me react to things. I think that's what's happening. People want to see the way I react to things and content. I like that. That's fun. But, oh, wow, that was awesome. I did a great job there. I just, don't think... I have a big problem with the idea of doing multiple things in one stream. Which, realistically, of course you can do that. Of course you can do... Ow, okay. You can do more than one thing in a stream. Ooh. Is this just a hole to the bottom? It's a motivational speaker where the speaker tells the viewer that their time is valuable. Yeah. Oh, our time is great. Time is incredibly valuable because you only get so much of it. You should use it doing the things that you love. Doing the things that make you happy. That's why I think I'm gonna quit my freaking job. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Oh! I wasn't paying attention to shadows on the ceiling! For my algorithm during a doom scrolling session. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Hence the name, actually. Hence the name. You're just paying it forward. Well, thank you for paying it forward. Ooh! I know an amateur spell check voice actor that does a real good Sergeant Johnson. He did his... Was he in Inferno Pluses? Oh, thank you for telling me about the shadows on the ceiling. Now, Navi, after I already got kidnapped. Did he appear in Inferno Pluses? I'm a little bit nervous. Oh! Mod for Cursed Halo. Because there is a lot of, like, lines for Sergeant Johnson in that. But if I don't doomscroll, then how will I give myself constant psychic damage? Have you guys seen that tweet? That's like, if you need me, I'll be standing in the corner taking poison damage. Oh. No, Link, you were supposed to do a big jump. Why didn't you do the freaking big jump? Link, you were supposed to do the biggest jump on the planet, and you freaking failed. You did it wrong. Holy Jesus, kid. It's okay. I still love you. I just get disappointed sometimes. Okay, let's try again. Ooh, Secret! Is the person Vocal Butcher? Because that's the cursed Halo Sergeant Johnson voice actor. Thank you for looking that up. Is it Vocal Butcher? Can I get a Vocal Butcher in chat, please? I'm scared. Ah! I knew it was coming! I knew it was coming. And I still jump scared myself. How? I knew it was coming. I can't. Holy Jesus. I knew it was coming. Guys, this is gonna take an hour, not because I am intentionally padding it, but because I am actually bad at the video game. Oh man. Oh man. The one I know is Braynorth. He does a real good... That's interesting range. That is interesting range to go from Sergeant Johnson to Mark Hamill Joker. Is interesting range. Okay, let's do this right this time. No! Why you disappear on me, evil hand? Evil hand. I want you to die. I want you to die. I want you to die. Thank you. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe the range isn't that crazy, but it is to me. To me, those, I guess they're, well, they're both like gravelly voices, I guess. But I don't know. They just do not feel, they do not feel like it feels like good range. Like, that is good. Yay! We found the compass. We found the compass, everybody. Do not worry. I cannot believe how afraid you guys are. But we already opened this chest. Is there a second chest on the outside? I want these heart. Why do you call it oven when you in the cold food? Out hot, eat the food. Is that a Garfield reference in chat? Hey, did you guys hear the Dilbert guy died? Maybe that comes out of left field, but did you guys hear the Dilbert guy died? Maybe that's old news. I didn't know that until recently. He best the way. What is the vibe check? What is the vibe check on Garfield in chat? How many of y'all actually like Garfield comics? No. Cause I actually kind of like Garfield as a character and a concept. I like that funky orange cat. I think it's fun. I think Garfield is fun. He's a funky little guy, and he doesn't afraid of anything. Garfield essay. I might have to put that in my... I might have to put that in my back pocket. I might have to put that in my back pocket. Garfield essay. I really gotta take bombs off my... Ooh, nice. 2 for 1. Ow! Stupid bat. Ooh, fake floor. Fake floor. Fake floor. I love fake floors. It's very cool. You know what's not cool, though? The fake floor in the Temple of Shar. That one's not fun. Guys. There's still so many chests in here. Why is there still so many chests in here? It's an hour and a half long as he attempts to figure out what Garfield's all about. Garfield's about whatever it needs to be about, I think. I know that's like a, kind of a cop-out answer, but I feel like that is true fact. Garfield is about whatever it needs to be about. Have you guys seen, Like, and I think it's high quality? No. Is the comic that ran on September 10th really funny? Yes. Yes, it is. Funnier in hindsight. It was a national tragedy. Am I stupid? Okay, we're good. But I like that funky little orange cat. Have any of you guys ever heard of Defunct Land? Defunct Land is a YouTube video essayist who focuses on stuff like amusement parks. There we go. There we go. A lot of it is Disney, but there is other amusement park stuff going on that channel. And one of the things that he talks about is a Garfield Dark ride. That was very interesting. That was very, there's a lot of twists and turns in that video. Oh, blah, blah, blah. That was unideal. Okay, let's not just run off the edge this time. I don't like the scar in the earth there. That looked kind of gross. Deku Nuts! We're gonna 100% this stupid well, guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can do a crazy Dave. You know, I will not make a joke about 9/11 because it's a legitimate tragedy and deserves a certain amount of respect. But did you know a news anchor said this morning quiet, almost too quiet before? I am not that respectful to the event. Not as much as I should be, but I'm also somewhat divorced from it because I am indeed a Zoomer. I am a Zoomer. But yes, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that happened right before that, is kind of insane when you think about it. There's a lot of stuff that happened right before and a lot of stuff that happened right after, where things got wacky, where things got bizarre. Is there another chest in here? There is! I just completely missed this chest. Oh, it's money. Okay. Also, I think that I can blame 9/11 for completely ruining any chance of normalcy or freedom that I will ever have. The government took very, very good opportunity on that tragedy to restrict people in a way that I don't think we'll ever recover from. So, I'm a little bit mad about that. I do remember that video, specifically how he asked for people's experiences on the ride, while being very, very clear he didn't want anything explicit, and almost exclusively got a lot of very explicit messages of people's experiences. Yes. 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 It's so funny. It is so funny where he's like, okay, I just want to know a couple of things about the people who went on the ride. I do not need specifics and stories about what sins you committed on the ride. And of course, people went into specifics of what sins they committed on that ride. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm just soaking in the atmosphere and trying to find the two chests that I missed. I'm just trying to find the two chests that I missed. And it's not going great. It's not going well. Because you can actually just take the Lens of Truth and leave, right? Is that true? Can you just take the Lens of Truth and leave? This doesn't even count. You should go to bed? Yeah. If you go to bed... I need to sneeze. Ah, I walked straight into a hole because I was sneezing. Sag, if you go to bed, thank you for hanging out. Have you tried bombing hay bales? No. Is that the solution? So you can call into work. That's smart. That's smart. Use bereavement. Use bereavement to take a day off. Absolutely correct choice. Absolutely correct choice. Because, yeah. No, I wouldn't want to go into work either. That would be the prudent decision. But if you go to bed, good night. Thank you for hopping in, and I hope you have pleasant dreams, and I hope you feel a little bit better. I hope you had fun while you were here. Because that is what I hope to provide. I hope to provide a good time. A good time for everyone involved. Corporos have no heart? Yes. Typically, like, I'm pretty sure my leave is going to get denied. I'm pretty sure my leave is going to get denied. So if I don't quit, I might get fired. But I'm, like, I've gotten to the point where I'm okay with that. I cannot be forced to care. You can't make me care. I'm not a robot man. I am a dinosaur man. Oh! Big O! Big O is coming in. Big O is coming in. Watch out, kids. The biggest O is here. Where the freak is this treasure chest? Where the freak is this treasure chest? Guys, is this treasure chest worth it? Is this last treasure chest even worth it? I want it. It's not down this hole, is it? It feels like it would be down the hole. But I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't think it... Please, I just want to bring order to the world. It's not there. It's not there. Boom! Boom! Let's blow the bejesus out of that. Yay! We did it. 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 Now if I could only open that. I would like to open that, please. Aww. It's bomb chews. But that's everything, right? Like, that's a completed well. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. What do we got? 78 speediders. 78 whole speediders. Alright, let's blow this popsicle stand, kids. Let's get the freak out of here. So, I had been informed the other day that the Spirit Temple and the Shadow Temple are largely interchangeable. Is that true? Can you play one or the other? The Desert Colossus and the Shadow Temple? Like, the intended route is clearly... Like, the intended route is clearly... No, no, no. No, no, no. The intended route is clearly... I can't freaking see anything. Shadow Temple, Spirit Temple. But if we went and go... Also, yes, you technically only need the Lens of Truth. Interesting. Interesting. Why don't we go get that set up? That might be fun. I mean, we're an hour in, so why don't we do another 30 minutes of just dicking around for the Spirit Temple? How do you guys feel about that? I feel like that sounds fun. I've never done that before. I've never done that before. You attempted to make a funny joke in the server? Well, I will look at it. I will look at it, and I'll judge you in real time. Yes, I will, I will... I love that you guys use this server. Thank you for coming into my server and talking to each other every now and then. Spirit is my favorite dungeon in the game too, I think, actually. I really like all of it. I really like all of it. It makes me happy. There's a chicken in there. I know that we can also finish out the big pose. We can finish out the big pose, but maybe I'll do that next time. Music, the best dungeon track in the game, don't at you. I don't actually know if I remember the Spirit Temple track. I don't know if I remember the Spirit Temple track. Jordan Go to Sleep is a neat puppet YouTuber. Puppet is an interesting medium. It is an interesting medium. I like that, though. Puppets are really cool. I grew up on the Muppets, actually. The Muppet Show was a very constant companion for me. He used to do video game reviews. As a puppet? Now what does he do? Sketch comedy? I'm gonna make it, 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 I'm gonna make it. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! It's a jaunty little tune. Then he was like, you know what? This isn't me. And now he just does puppet videos. So he did not do video game reviews as a puppet. The puppet emerged separate from the video game reviews. That really warms the cockles of my heart. That really warms the cockles of my heart. I hope you know that. That makes me feel really happy. That makes me feel really happy. I love the idea that he decided puppet content was his true calling. Yes. Yes. That's the same thing that happened to Jim freaking Henson. Oh my gosh. Defunctland has a really good video on Jim Henson as well. Actually, a bunch of really good videos on Jim Henson. I want to be red. Hope you guys don't mind, but I want to be red. Oh! I was talking about it the other day, where I was trying to remember the name of the type of music that I did at that church. And what I learned in school. It's called Plain Song. Plain Song. And it is written in pneumatic notation. Pneumatic notation. Neumes. Neumes. Let me, neum. They're written in neumes. And, let me see, actually. This is like the type of stuff that I freaking had to learn and sing at church. Let me see if I can copy the image and then send it in. Where's the image? Give me a second, kids. Give me a second, kids. This is dangerous work. This is very dangerous work. Are you guys ready for this? All right. Those are neumes. They're in the Discord. I put neumes in the Discord. Bye, Oceans. I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for popping in. It was great to see you. I hope you had fun playing Minecraft. Stanley versus... I haven't seen epic rap battles of history in a long time. I remember vehemently not liking it. Now I have a better appreciation for it, but I don't know. I don't know. It was kind of like a personality trait. All my friends were like, this is so cool and funny. And me wanting to be different and cool was like, no, it's stupid and lame. It's so not funny. And I haven't watched it with an adult eye, so I don't know. I don't know if it still holds up. I remember really liking Stalin. Oh, who was it? It was basically all the Russian like leaders. So it was like Stalin, Lenin, Putin, Gorbachev. That one was really fun for me. And then I really like the Eastern versus Western philosophers. I do have a distinct memory of being in high school, and my friends knew I did not like epic rap battles of history. So, they wanted to see if I was susceptible to hypnosis. Now, this was true for all of us. We were all trying to see if we were susceptible to hypnosis. So we watched a video, like a hypnosis video that was supposed to make you laugh at everything for the next hour. And it turns out I was the most susceptible to hypnosis in our little group. It worked perfectly. For the next hour, I laughed at everything. The ultimate test was epic rap battles of history, specifically the Ninja Turtles versus the artists. I was losing my mind. It was the funniest thing on the planet. But the second that an hour passed, I was no longer having fun. Once upon a time, you had a running joke. You had a little gag. Where's my horse? I could have had my horse this entire time. I gotta get my horse. Anytime said the word puddin', I'd start hysterically laughing. Where's my horse? Where's my horse? Dude, where's your horse? I don't know where my horse is. Unfortunately, I can only hear the word pudding the way that Harley Quinn says it. Puddin'. Puddin'. I can't hear it any other way. It's puddin'. Alright, let's actually go to the Gerudo. Let's go see some women! Can I get some whoop whoops for women in the chat? I want some whoop whoops for women in the chat, please. Who's excited for women? Yeah, I love women! Woo! Yeah, everybody is so excited for women. That is one of my favorite things to do as a streamer, is to get people to cheer for the most mundane or bizarre things. It makes me really happy. It is my favorite thing to do. I think it's like technically a call to action, but it's so fun. It is so fun. It is so fun. The amount of power I wield in my pinky tips. It's intoxicating. Alright, let's actually go see what we're doing here. Random unrelated question about a past topic. What about VTube Studios and free? The watermark thing? Do you know if it's a one-time thing or a subscription? I'm pretty sure it's a one-time thing. Like a $20 purchase on Steam gets the little watermark out. I'm pretty sure. I don't use VTube Studio. I've messed around with it and I've had fun with it. But I use VC Face because B is technically a 3D model. So that makes my life easier because VC Face is actually free. And VTube Studio's not. But I like 2D models a lot. I think that both have their places and both can be very attractive. But I know that 2D models are the ones that most people are familiar with. And they are, I feel like, I don't know, I wouldn't say they're more recognized and cuter and, I don't know. 3D models have a very specific look to them. I think that my artist, Opinion on Too Many Cooks, it's hilarious. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember losing my mind over it in high school. I thought it was amazing. I know... I feel like my artist did a really good job of making Bea translate like a 2D art style to a 3D space. But, I don't know. Ugh, this house has people in it? I don't know if I've ever seen and or heard of it. Is that a different thing? Oh, you're up there. You're over there. Don't go away. Do not go away. Let me look that up real quick because that's gonna bother me now. Sorry. This house has people in it. People in it. This house has people in it. Cricket Arison. Ben O'Brien. This house has people in it. I have never seen this. It appeared as part of Adult Swim's infomercial series. Is this similar to the Too Many Cooks? Many regarded as Alan Resnick's okay. Interesting. Interesting. I have never seen it. Unedited footage of a bear. That sounds fun. I've never heard of that. That's interesting. I would have to go out and watch that. Or weren't you supposed to go to bed, Nikki? I am a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all of my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo's fortress to become thieves. Hey, you! If you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? Adult Swim missed out when they didn't hire Anonymous. Amen. A freaking men. I love Anonymous so much. Hey, it's this guy! I'm the wandering running man. I've run all over this land in search of competitors who have a true killer instinct. I came here to run through the haunted wasteland, but it doesn't look like good timing for that. Though I want to go back to Hyrule Field, the bridge is... well, you can see it from here. So I'm stuck here, inside this tent. I don't think I can accept your challenge right now. You do need to go to bed? Well, I will be here tomorrow. And, ooh, good music. Good music, neuron activation. I'm kind of scared to go to sleep. Yeah, well, yeah. What are your usual sleep rituals? Maybe some grounding tactics would help you. A few grounding tactics. You can have something playing in the background, something comforting, something that, at least that helps with me. Having like a comforting thing playing in the background usually helps me out. I'm sorry that you're not feeling, up to snuff. You listen to Jurassic Park ASMR? I think you've talked about that before. That's awesome. I forgot about that. How come they don't take your stuff? Stupid kid. Get in there and keep quiet. How come they don't take your stuff? Yeah, awesome. We're so cool. They can't search your hammer space? Yeah? Is that the truth? Okay. She's okay, she's just sleeping. No! Alright, let's conquer the Gerudo Fortress. And then, how about tomorrow? Okay, so, how do you guys feel about this? We'll conquer the Gerudo Fortress tonight. And then tomorrow, we start the Spirit Temple as a child. Maybe. Or maybe we just do the Shadow Temple? We have a lot of options. But that does mean that we're almost done with the video game. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Shot her in the mouth. Okay. Don't worry. She's just sleeping. She's a sleepy lady. She's a sleepy lady. Alright. If she's out for more than 5 minutes, she might have brain damage. Oh, yeah. Duh. Adoy. I have a tool here. Do you a little favor? Sure, what's up? What do you need, Nikki? I can't give you a kiss goodnight. You are in a different geographic location and also through a screen. So I think that might be a little bit difficult. I can sing you that one song from Big Bang Theory about cats. But I don't know if that'll help very much. Unlike, I believe, Ocarina of Time are KO'd until the scene reloads. Oh, hello, Purple Ruby. Yeah, they don't get back up. So they have... Did I really just do that? Guys, did I... Check the unedited footage of Bear before next stream, and I think I'll be able to force myself out of this reluctance easier. Okay. Before next stream, I will watch unedited footage of a bear. How about that? Are you going to go to bed now? Are you going to tuck yourself in? Are you going to have good dreams? I will watch unedited footage of a bear before... Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. There we go. We did it. Before tomorrow. And then we can discuss it. Like a book club. Would you guys like to become part of my book club? But if you can't watch it before then, I'll understand because I'm not unreasonable. I feel like I have time. I feel like I'll have time. I'll have time. I'll have time. Stop. Stop. I feel like I'll have time. Good night, Nikki. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Come on! Pot! That's what I wanted, baby! That's what we were waiting for. That's what we were looking for. Okay, this time I promise I won't just throw myself into prison again. I will not just throw myself into jail again. We'll do something else. No, Purple Rupee. Okay. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? You joke about book club, but I was thinking about doing something with that theme. What were you thinking of doing? Not to steal your idea. No, of course not. I would never steal your idea. Let's see what we got. Okay. So what are we doing here that's incorrect? You should play the Song of Storms in the little courtyard area with all the boxes. You're not stealing my idea. I'm stealing yours, thinking about doing a Discord server thing. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. In the courtyard area with all the boxes. Is this the courtyard area with all the boxes? I love the arrow bouncing off of them like they're made out of iron. Cool. Have you ever played the Nocturne? Yes, I have. It is outside on the bottom floor. That is not the Ocarina of Time. Alright. Hopefully that's in the correct area. Up and to your left. Is this where the boxes are? Is this where the boxes are? It didn't do anything. Wait. There's a rumble. There's a rumble. Why is it so specific? Why is it so specific? I feel it rumbling, but I don't see it tumbling. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! Are you sure it's the Song of Storms? Yeah, I'm thinking it might be a bomb. Why is this so annoying? Why is this so annoying? I hate having to look for things like this. Come on. I hate having to find stuff like this. Is this for a spider? Is this for a spider? Ah, there we are. It's fairies. It's fairies. We can let these ones go and capture new ones. We can let these ones go and capture new ones. Interesting fairy fountain location. Alright. We did it. We did it. And it only took my sanity. It only took my sanity. And now those Garuda are gonna be patrolling again. Which is pretty cool. Alright, let's go. Let's quickly go inside and see if we can... There's a lady in here. Ooh. Can immediately go up. They're both nighttime and on the roof. Sorry, that probably sounded really weird. What? I was normal! I was normal. Rude. These ladies are rude. Does the treasure have something awesome? Ah, our first man. Our first man. Hey, you! Young man, over here! Look over here inside the cell! I have no idea where you came from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. There's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Woo! Watch out! Hi, lady. I have magic. You may have spins, but I have magic. We still need to do Bigoron's sword. I hadn't even considered that we still need to do Bigoron's sword. What, you rolled past me, lady. There she goes. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro, the carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. Because they're an all-female group. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. Okay. You tried to join the Girl Scouts. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. Don't get hit by their wind-up spin move, they insta-jail you. Interesting. I did not know that. That's a fascinating little thing about that wind-up spin move. Oh. Ah. Ah. No! I was not found! I like their Naginatas. I want a Naginata. That's what I get for being impatient. That's what I get for being impatient. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. They really should do more for this kid. They keep having problems with this kid. Oops. I thought she was gonna walk ahead. I've been doing some Prime Resurgent farming, and I managed to get both of the pieces for Hero Prime I was missing immediately, which means I'm not getting anything else from the Resurgence. Don't speak that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Do not put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. That was generous. Okay. Another game for the B playlist. Cassette Boy. It's very new, and it's object permanence the game. I'd probably be really bad at it then. I have the object permanence of a 3-month-old. Okay. Let me get your arrows real quick. What the frick are you doing, Navi? What are you doing, Navi? I think it's really interesting that this has a very specific aesthetic tied to it. It feels very Pueblo. Probably on purpose, but it feels very Pueblo. Ooh. No, you'd be excellent at it. You gotta find the moon, but what you cannot see doesn't exist. Arg! I bet that's a Pierre point. Who wants to bet that's a Pierre point? Well, the long shot might be able to connect to the chest directly. You gotta find the moon. But what you cannot see doesn't exist. So it's like object culling, but as a game mechanic? Because that sounds pretty funny. Object culling as a game mechanic sounds really funny. Yay! I think we only need 3 more, then. I think we're pretty much there. In terms of, Big slime monster? Move the camera to put it behind the wall. The slime monster no longer exists. That does sound really fun, actually. That sounds really silly. We were there. We need to find more trapped carpenters. Yay! We found another one. Hey you, young man over there! Look here inside the cell! I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards! All of my fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. There's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Woo! Watch out! Hi, lady. So that move is an instant kill? That's interesting. How does this lady work? That's their criminal apprehension technique? That's what they learn in school? To apprehend criminals is a cool spin move? The police would be so much cooler if they had a cool spin move. You're a cute kid. Thanks for coming to save me, I'm Jiro. These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. I can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out too? How does he know that 2 of them are being held prisoner? How does he know that? I know it's for gameplay purposes, to let you know where you're at, progression-wise, but how would he know that? How would he know that? Watsonian versus Doyle. Hi, ladies. Bye, ladies. We're good! No ladies. Ladies are scary. Okay. Nah, I missed. Yarg, I missed. Let's go look for more men to free from scary ladies. Ah, another man to free from a scary lady. They're part of the racket. Essentially, they're in on it. The men? The men? Hey you, young man, over here. Look over here, inside the cell. Over here, over here. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Woo! Watch out! My jump attack, not yours. Oh, my sword's short. That was scary. Yay! We're so good at killing women! Let's free this dude. Which carpenter are you? We had Ichiro and Chiro. I hate the tremble in my voice right before I cough. Oh, this is Saburo! Thanks, boy. You're fantastic. I'm Saburo, the carpenter. Have you seen our boss, boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. So they know how many guys are still trapped because they're part of the racket. An anti-arborist, the destroyer of lizards, killer of fish, a heartbreaker, and now a criminal. I am a menace against society. You can freeze the ladies. You can freeze the women. The women are susceptible to freezing. I feel like I've been up here before. Where do we go? Where do we go? What door have we left untouched? What door have we left untouched? The last carpenter is a little bit evil. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, lady. I am a nice man. Oh, my cough is getting annoying. Probably because I've just been talking like nonstop for an hour and a half. That makes sense. That is a generous hitbox. Those ladies are invincible. Those ladies are invincible. Invincible Women. The sequel to Little Women. Yeah, I do need those. Thanks for the arrows. Okay, let's keep looking. I think we've been in here before. You don't see me. Oh, I completely missed and went like, yeah, I totally got her. I totally got her. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Give me a second. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Have you guys ever played those village games? Like those village idol games? Where you have a bunch of little villagers and you have to have them like discover science and religion and stuff. Did you guys ever play those games? I'm trying to remember what those are called. I played a couple different ones. I think New Believers was my fave. What was it called? Was it just called like Little Village Guys? Or what? What was it called? Colony Sims? Kind of. Kind of. It was more like tribal life simulator. I don't think it was RimWorld. It was a little bit different. It wasn't very big. I'm pretty sure. Virtual Villagers. Is that literally what it's called? Virtual Villagers. This just leads back up to the prison. Well, maybe we can make a cool jump. No, we just hurt ourselves. That's awesome! Get rocked, lady. The last carpenter is through the kitchen. I'm pretty sure... Oh, man. Oh, I almost ran straight into a lady. I'm pretty sure there is an area that I haven't been to yet. I don't think this is right. Sorry, I'm scratching my nose. There's an area up top that I haven't been to yet. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, you didn't see me! You didn't see me! You didn't see me! You didn't see me! You did not see me! You did not see me! Don't do that to me, game! I just want to get the last carpenter. Yeah. Oops, bad shot. Did not see me. Did not see me. Very good. Here's the kitchen. Okay. So we need to go up, I assume? Have we been over there? Have we been over there? Is the question. I want those arrows. Yay! I want to know. I want to know what love is. Have we been over there? In that door? Have we been in that door? I guess we should just check it. No! I knew it too! I knew it too! I knew it too! I knew it! 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 I knew it the second that I went through that door. I was gonna get caught. I knew it! I knew it! Actually, I wanted to talk about something a little bit. This has to do with Warframe, which is what I'm gonna go play after this. And that's why it's on my head. So they had the new, like, event, or the new, game mode that was added with this last update, the Parita Rebellion, right? And in the Parita Rebellion, there was a way to get a very rare resource that people, you know, have been asking for other ways to farm, because it is a very rare resource and the levels that you get it from are not exactly fun. And the Parita Rebellion added another way to get it. Whoops. But the problem is that that new way to get it was patched out recently. It was patched out in the most recent patch. And the reason is they said that it was not a loreful place to get that resource. And I am one of the people who still need that resource. I will admit. But I'm sad that they patched out a place to get a rare resource in an area that was actually pretty fun to farm it out. Because of lore reasons, I guess. And also, a lot of the community is like, well, yeah, duh. Do you even still need this resource? If you're at this point of the game, do you still need this resource? And it's like, yes. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, please. I don't know. I just think it's sad. Let's go help this man. I feel like more places to farm is better than less places to farm. And I feel like people who are struggling to get access to a resource that builds rare things should have more access to things that are hard to get. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. There's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Oh, watch out. Yeah, that's the thing, is that, like, is there gonna be a place to get it somewhere else? I don't know. I don't know. Like, did they just go, yeah, sucks to suck. You can't get it. Sucks to suck, you can't get it. Yeah, it's like unimmersive. I didn't know that there was like a lore reason that you couldn't get it. It's just a very, to me it feels dumb and silly. It feels dumb and silly. Yay! Yeah, I wish that they just let it drop. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free. Thanks. I'm Shiro the Carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay. Now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! Fun fact, this Gerudo's outfit matches yours. She was red like all the others. She could have been green. She could have been blue. Do you think that she dresses according to you after watching you beat up all the other ones? I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men, besides the great Ganondorf, were useless. But now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Naburu, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Naburu is the second command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright then, you're in from now on. Yeah, baby! Take this. With it, you will have free access to all areas of the fortress. It's because of space reasons on the cartridge? It's because of space reasons on the cartridge? What do you mean, because of space reasons on the cartridge? From now on, your eyes will not be blinded by the light. Yep, she instantly became green. I like that. And now she's blue. That's fun. Blue looks good on her. It's a good color for her. Space reasons on the cartridge. That's fascinating. And yeah, she's still out. She is still out. Rip. Sorry, lady. Well, I think that that's a good place for us to stop. We are now officially a Gerudo. We are now a member of the Gerudo. From now on, you're free to come and go as you please through the gate to the desert. You'll find the Spirit Temple, where the exalted Naburu lives, out there in the desert. Okay, lady. But I think that's a good place to be like, yeah, we're done here. Whoops, sorry, I broke your sign. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I know I always do. Thank you so much for coming in and watching me flail for like 2 hours at some of the easiest mini dungeons in the game. We're set up to do either the Spirit Temple or the Shadow Temple as we so choose. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.